You know, for what feels like forever, there's been this giant, invisible wall in the tech world, the one right between Android and iPhone, especially when all you want to do is send a simple file, right? Well, guess what? It looks like that wall is finally, and I mean officially, about to come crumbling down. So let's get into it.
Oh, come on. You've definitely been here, right? You take this amazing high-res video, you're super excited to share it, but your friend has an iPhone, and you have an Android. And what happens? It's a total disaster. Either you get that awful file too large message, or you have to send this blurry, pixelated link that just ruins it. It's been a nightmare for literally everyone for like a decade.
So why? How did we even get into this mess? You might think it's just some kind of technical glitch, like the two systems just don't speak the same language. But nope. This great sharing divide, it was actually built on purpose. And it all boils down to one simple, powerful idea: the ecosystem.
Yeah, they call it the walled garden. And it's a perfect description, isn't it? Think about Apple's AirDrop or Google's QuickShare. Inside their own little worlds with their own devices, they're amazing, super slick. But the whole point of those walls was to keep everyone else out. It's a classic business move, right? Lock you into their products. And hey, it worked for a long, long time. But now, we, the users, are really starting to push back. We just want our stuff to work together.
And I mean, this has been going on for ages. Apple dropped AirDrop all the way back in 2011. Can you believe that? It took Google until 2020 to even launch a real competitor with QuickShare. So for almost a decade, these two giants just pretended the other didn't exist. That is, until November 2025, when we saw the very first tiny crack appear in that big wall.
And that first sign of hope, well, it came from a really interesting and kind of secret experiment, and it all centered around Google's very own flagship phone.
Okay, so picture this, November 2025. The brand new Google Pixel 10 phones drop, and they have this secret superpower. All of a sudden, they could use QuickShare to send files directly to an iPhone. No tricks, no weird apps. And get this, the iPhone could use AirDrop to send a file right back. This was absolutely massive. It was a direct channel that had never, ever been opened before.
But, of course, there was a catch. As amazing as this was, it was completely exclusive. You had to have a Pixel 10. If you were on a Samsung, a OnePlus, anything else, you were still stuck on the outside of that walled garden, just looking in. So naturally, everybody started wondering the same thing, right? Was this just a cool party trick to sell more Pixel phones? Or was this a sneak peek of something much, much bigger for the rest of us? Well, today, we finally have the answer, and it's a big one. It is officially happening. Google just came out and confirmed it. This was not just a little experiment. This is the future for the entire Android ecosystem.
And no, this isn't some leak or rumor. This is the real deal, the confirmation we have all been waiting for. This is a direct quote from Eric Kay. He's the VP of Engineering for Android. He said, "Now that we've proven it out, we're working with our partners to expand it into the rest of the ecosystem." I mean, that's it. That's the green light.
You know, looking back, for anyone who was really paying attention, the writing was on the wall the whole time. It's like Google left a trail of breadcrumbs hinting that this was always the bigger plan.
So, what were these clues? Well, for one, the super techie folks who dig into code noticed right away that this whole feature wasn't baked into the Pixel's private software. Nope, it was built as its own separate app. It even had its own listing on the Google Play Store from day one, which would make it super easy to push out to other phones. On top of that, you had partners like Qualcomm and Nothing who kind of let it slip that they were already working on it. The clues really were everywhere if you knew where to look.
All right, so this is huge news. We know it's coming for pretty much everyone. So let's get to the most important part. What happens now? And what are the final details you need to know?
Okay, let's just cut to the chase. The question on literally everyone's mind is, when? When can I finally send a video from my Samsung phone to my friend's iPhone and not have it look like it was filmed on a potato? So the official word is soon. Classic tech answer, right? But seriously, while they didn't give us an exact date, the plan is for an update to roll out sometime this year, in 2026. So we're not talking about some far-off dream. This is happening, and it's happening soon.
Now there is one little footnote here, one important thing to remember. This probably won't be for every single Android device on the entire planet. It's almost certainly going to require your phone to have Google Play services. Now that's most mainstream phones, your Samsungs, your Pixels, your Motorola's, but it's an important detail to know. It covers the huge majority of us, but not absolutely everyone. So there you have it. The file sharing wall is coming down. This is a huge win for all of us, a big step toward a tech world that's just easier to live in. And it really makes you think, right? With this massive wall gone, what's the next one? What's the next big annoying divide in tech that we're all going to be hoping comes down next? It's going to be really interesting to see.